Good morning, guys. So I'm very excited for today. I've been looking forward to this for quite a while, but we are renting bikes and exploring the scenic drive in Zion National Park by bike. We've already rented one of the bikes here. It's just like a regular cruiser bike, and we rented that one from Zion Outfitters, which is just literally outside the campground. You just cross the bridge and it's there, so it was really convenient to pick that one up. It was quite a bit cheaper than renting an e-bike, so that's always nice. And then we can just go and return it really easy when we're done with it. Luke right now is on a jog to the closest place in Springdale, the town right outside of Zion National Park, and I think it's like a 25-minute walk or something, so he'll do that a bit faster jogging, but he's going to pick up an e-bike because it's the closest bike rental spot that we found that you can rent one of the baby seats that click on the back of the bike. So instead of getting a trailer that Chloe will ride in, she'll be up on the bike, which should be pretty cute. I think she's gonna love it. She's gonna have like an awesome view up there. So he's out there getting the e-bike. We're also gonna try out the e-bike, which is really exciting because we've never tried an e-bike before. I always thought it'd be a cool idea to get one, but they are really expensive, and so we're gonna try it out today, and maybe I can convince Luke that it's a good idea to get one. But yeah, I'm so excited. I love biking so much. It's just like so freeing, the wind in your hair, and I'm really excited to get Chloe on the bike too because I know she's gonna love it. Anyways, I'm gonna finish packing up our stuff for the day, and once Luke gets back with the e-bike, it's gonna be go time.
Alright, I have the bike picked up here, pretty slick little electric bike, but it's pedal assist. It doesn't have a throttle like I was kind of hoping it would have. I rode motorcycles before. My grandpa used to have one that was gas powered that had a little throttle on, so I was hoping you could like pedal and throttle to assist your pedal. This one, you just start pedaling with the assist on and it zooms off with you, so might be a bit of a learning curve there, but we've got the child seat on the back. Now I just have to get back to Alysha and hopefully get to that line. That was insane jogging out here, seeing how busy that was. We were here on the weekend and stuff, and it was nowhere near that busy. So fingers crossed, it's not like an hour wait to get back to Alysha now. Okay, that took absolutely forever getting back here in the end. Luckily, Chloe was still napping, so she's up now, ready to hit the road here, but they wouldn't let me take the bike through the car lane, even though there's only like 3 cars waiting there, and I would have just been able to show my pass and zoom through. So they sent me down to what was the biggest line I heard one of the bus drivers has ever seen this year, if not ever in his job, one other person was saying when they got off of the bus. When we were here over the weekend, it was still barely like past even to where the store was at all. Today I was winded all the way around the store, back through their loading bay and down the parking lot. Absolutely nuts. They only had one person processing it that whole time, and then luckily it started moving a bit faster because I think the express lane had opened up that I got to use eventually. But man, that was crazy. I was in line for like 30-35 minutes as a camping pass holder. I couldn't just zoom through anywhere. But again, Chloe was sleeping, so it all worked out for the best regardless. We're getting her seated up now. I'm gonna give Alysha a little crash course on how this electric bike works, how the guy showed me, and then we should have some fun in Zion today.
Hey Chloe, are you ready for an epic bike ride?
First ever bike ride.
First ever bike ride, and you're looking so dang cute.
Woohoo!
How you liking it, Chloe? Look at the views! So the Peruche Trail ends when you get to the spot where it turns off to take the tunnel out of town here. And then this road is only for shuttle buses and for people who are staying at the lodge with their cars. So we have this whole road to go zooming down the little highway here. All we have to do is just pull over when the shuttle buses come and give them their space. Boy, going pretty fun so far though, hey?
Oh, it's so fun. I love it. I adjusted my little mirror here so that I should be able to see the shuttle buses coming, but more importantly, I can also see how much fun Chloe's having.
That's a good use for it. We'll hear the buses, right, Chloe? We want to see your cute face. Oh no! Dad's falling behind. The electric bike can do like 20 miles an hour. Oh, my legs cannot. Come on, Daddy. Let's go.
Okay, we made a quick pit stop here at the Court of the Patriarchs, and now it's time to get back on the road. This time, Luke's got the e-bike, and I'm gonna have to pedal up next to him.
I get the easy way, she gets the workout.
It's only fair. Alright, we're at the Zion Lodge. It's time to go get some lunch.
So, it was like $60 cheaper to get a manual pedal bike instead of 2 electric bikes. So, we're getting our workout in, we saved some money, and now we're gonna treat ourselves to, we got some burgers and pop here for a cheeseburger meal at the lodge. Pays for itself after our workout. We even got shade. Chloe gets some grass to play on, which has been a long time. So we're gonna fuel up, and then it's back to the bikes.
Okay, Chloe has gotten sufficiently dirty. Her toes are dirty, her knees are dirty, her hands are dirty.
She's dirty.
Dirty girl! But we're gonna hop back on the bikes and head back up to Scenic Drive. Which was my goal, and not very far on the e-bike, at least at all. Luke could tell you different going up some of those hills, but the river seems very small right now and not very epic. We saw pictures before we came here and it looked really, really cool, but yeah, it's just a little stream, and maybe that's why the bus doesn't stop here right now.
Yeah, but it is on the river right there. And then up, all the way up. Oh gosh, there they are. That is where the Angel's landing spot gets to, and then you hike down that rim and over to that way.
If you didn't know, Angel's Landing is like the most popular hike here. It's so popular even that they have a lottery system going now where you have to get a permit to do the hike, and you're only able to do the hike if you're lucky enough to win the lottery. So if you've ever seen pictures of that hike, it's for good reason that they only allow a certain amount of people on it, because it's very narrow, there's chains, and on the cliff. Anyways, let's get back bike riding. Hey, Chloe?
Okay, so Big Bend is stop number 8. We're gonna call it quits here, turn back, and get Chloe back before a little bit before nap time. But you know what? Stop 9 is Temple of Srinivasa. That's the hike we went and did before that leads you to the Narrows, and we figured we've already biked this far, might as well go all the way and see it through. Say we did the whole bike loop. So we are getting Chloe saddled up again here, and then we're off.
Woohoo! We made it! Look at that!
Hi!
Alright, we made it to, what's it called again?
Srinivasa Wasa?
Srinivasa? I don't know. Last stop on the bus stop, which is pretty cool. We did it all on bike, even though we did switch up e-bike and regular bicycle. But it's quite a far ways. I mean, it was like a 20-minute bus ride, so I don't know how long it would have taken us to do this. But yeah, such a fun day, such a fun experience. But we're having to get back. It's close to Chloe's bedtime, and we do not want to melt down on the back of this bike. Alright, so Luke has already run and taken his e-bike back, and now I gotta go return this bike just across the bridge. We, side note, got a little sunburnt. Like,
Yeah, yo. Whoop. Owie.
luckily, we put sunscreen on Chloe. We didn't put sunscreen on ourselves. I know, rookie mistake, but it'll just turn into a tan, right? It's gonna be fine.
Show the Canadians we've been enjoying the sun down here.
Yeah, and Luke has an even worse tan because he was wearing a t-shirt, so now he's got a t-shirt, farmer's tan, which is really good.
You can notice my tan line on my arms here for sure. But I was also saying, we're really sore. Our butts are sore. People like us don't do a whole lot of biking ever. It's been a long time since we biked. We bought a stationary, cheap little simple one for at home, and we kind of conditioned over last winter, but it's been like decades since we've been pedal biking, so feeling it. So weird. So I returned my bike. There was a sign that said, just leave bike with helmet and you're good to go. And I was thinking to myself this whole time, like, when the guy gave me it this morning, he literally said, okay, like, here's your bike, go. And he didn't write anything down for a number, so
Well,
I
there's
just,
no number on the bike either.
no. So I went and asked the lady, I was like, okay, I returned my bike, like, just checking, like, do you have to, like, mark me off a list or something? And she was all like, did you read the sign? And I was like, well, yeah, but, like, do I need to, like, prove I actually brought it back or anything? She's like, nope, you're good. So it's like, their helmets are in a giant bin outside of the national park, just in town, like, it's not even in the national park, and the bike, so technically you could have taken it and ran off.
They do have like a Zion Outfitter sticker, but again, that could easily be removed, and then you just have a bike. But
Yeah.
I mean, of course we were gonna do that and like whatever, but it's just really odd.
Yeah, so I hope they don't try and charge me for that down the road in life here. That was such a fun day. The bikes were a little pricey, but being able to get around Zion and see it really well on the bike was so worth it. You can stop at all the bike stops. You can stop at the pullouts where normally cars would go, but no cars were allowed to go up into the depths of Zion itself. So plenty of pullovers and viewpoints you can get, and we had such a nice day with it. It was a little bit pricey. Being in Springdale, the town that Zion connects to, everything seems pretty expensive in that town comparatively to a regular town, but the electric bike was like $90 to rent, and then $20 additional for Chloe's seat. And that's why we opted to get the $35 pedal bike as well. It was only $35 for the pedal bike from Zion Outfitters, which is right across the bridge from the campground here, which also we enjoyed because then we could go over and grab that one in advance and take it back, and that's nice and easy that way for us. Because then that way all three of us don't have to go return the bikes and everything either. We just took the other one back this evening. The electric bike had to be back by 6 p.m., so I just zoomed it back down there and then jogged back like I did this morning with no lineups to wait for, thankfully. So that worked out really well for us as well. Anyway, I think that's going to conclude our adventures here at Zion. Really nice way to kind of get around and enjoy it one last time, because tomorrow we are packing up and we're moving on to Bryce Canyon. So we're excited to camp in that actual campground next, and then we're also going to be taking the tunnel. Our RV and tow combo comes out right around 50 feet, but they gave us the okay, so they're going to be closing down the lanes. We're going to be going through a huge tunnel and doing what they recommend anyone be 50 feet and under. So we'll see how we do, and it should be an exciting next video. Thank you all for tuning in and being with us. We really enjoyed our time here in Zion. Hope you enjoyed seeing it through our eyes, and we'll catch you in the next vlog otherwise. Hey everyone.